Got lazy on that thumbnail. I don't know why. I just threw some pictures together, and I was like, you know what? It is what it is. It's just we got your vote. I mean, nobody is. No, hey guys, I didn't see you there. Welcome to another episode of We Got Your Vote. Can you believe what Amy was just saying earlier? Come on, Amy, got to be nicer than that. That was totally not called for. Our fans are the best fans of the world. If you guys want to participate on We Got Your Vote, just go to our community tab. We have some questions I like to post throughout the week. Sometimes they're age appropriate, sometimes they're not. But hey, you know what? You're the guys, you're the ones voting on it, you little sickies. So send us your thoughts and all that stuff. And maybe, like I said, we'll talk about it right here on our Q&A/polling, we got your vote. I guess we're keeping the election alive going kind of segment, kind of thing. Amy, what's going on? It's Sunday. How you doing?
I'm here.
Yeah.
So how could it be better?
Exactly. That's what I always say. Every day with Amy is like the sunshine when you wake up, when you first wake up.
Don't look directly at me.
You beat me to the joke. I was like, it's blinding as hell at first, and then your eyes adjust, and it's like, hey, Amy, how you doing? And she's a very, very chipper person. She's like, hey, Chris, let's get this show on the road. Totally not what was going on earlier today. It took me a while to get. I'm that person. I'm always trying to push. And when I feel like Amy's having like a slow start to the day and stuff, I feel like I have to crank up my stupid jokes and all that and try to get her to laugh.
I'm sorry. So you think that'll help? That's what you're doing?
I don't know why. I just do it. I just try, and sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes she punches me, and sometimes she punches me through the screen. I don't know how it works. But she pushes some button and then bam, and just it live streams slap across the head. That's what she does. Mm-hmm. If that's what I deserve. So that's what happens. So let's go through these polling questions that we have for the week. You guys have been like crushing it with these voting questions. So let's get to the first one. What do we have up first?
All right. Well, first of all, spoiler alert for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because some of us have not seen this episode yet. Now, it's fine. Now that John Walker, Captain America, killed one of the flag smashers surrendering in front of people recording it on their phones, what will the government do to him? 13% said they'll back him up no matter what. 20% said remove him with an honorable or dishonorable discharge. And 66% said back him at first, then turn on him as the world turns against him.
I am so sorry. I did not know that you did not watch that episode.
That's cool.
And I humble myself before you and beg your forgiveness. Guys, you do not know how angry Amy gets when the cameras are off. She makes me cry using only her words. It's bad, man. It's bad. So I'm going to get an earful for that one. But now that you kind of peeked into the future of what the next episode is about for you, not keeping up with all of, the rest of the world. And I know you were kind of busy.
I just like that everybody kind of just like voted for the one that was like all of the above.
like
I'm not saying I think it's wrong. I'm just saying I liked it.
I think that's very realistic. I felt like
the nuance.
They would try to back him at first, and then when they realize that that's not popular, then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he is trash. like at first it's like maybe they won't care. Oh, they do? Okay, we hate him too. Like I think that's.
I'm gonna take an unpopular opinion. I'm gonna say back him up no matter what.
You think because that's what you would do?
No.
Oh, because you think
I just think
America would do.
It feels like the most narratively interesting point and sort of the most thematically interesting idea to me.
When you see who and why and how, when you finally watch that episode,
that's true. I'm coming in with like half information of like I've seen some of the episodes.
I think but you're right, because what you will also see is a guy who feels like, hey, I'm justified, because I'm not going to tell you why he did it, because maybe you'll feel like he's justified. So I'm interested in how you'll feel after you see why. In the situation and whatnot, because I won't say what happened, but think about. This is what it made me think about. It made me think about a lot of things that's going on, today with like police brutality and things like that. When a person is surrendering, or if a person has their back turned, and how people react when they're trying to blindly defend the person who's still alive, or when they're defending the person who did not survive and stuff like that. How we all just take sides blindly and stuff like that. But and then there were people who were like incorporating like the rules of engagement, like with with the military and stuff. And I was like, people got real. This was one of the episodes that kind of like it felt like a WandaVision level kind of when all the theories started to pick.
I've heard it's getting good. So I'm excited to catch up, because honestly, the first couple episodes were like, this is good, not great. I might watch till wait till it's over and then binge it. But now I'm starting to see like, oh, I should keep up. I'm gonna start hearing.
This was the episode where people were like, holy crap, if this finally had its WandaVision level holy crap moment, and that was it. So so that was a bit of a spoiler for you. Sorry about that, but the why wasn't spoiled for you, so you should enjoy that, because I know you like to watch people beg for their lives and stuff like that. So what's next?
Okay, so we're working on a name for the upcoming team of people who will handle the reactions done on this channel. What name would you give our team of reactors? I signed off on like none of these. 57% said overreactors. Yes, fine. Obviously the correct answer. 28% said regeneration
X. Yeah.
Okay, so 9% said R3 Media's reactors. And 6% said reactorologists, which
there were more.
I think we're getting trolled, Chris.
There were some of those I made up. I mean, there were more.
No, I know.
And that was the second wave, and I was bringing them. So if you have a name you want to name us for?
I like overreactors. I think that's the least complicated. These other ones have like too many levels that I have to sort through mentally.
But you would have, for the overreactors one, you would have to do the hand signal ones. We are the overreact. No, I was just joking. That's not mandatory.
I will be turning in my 2 weeks notice.
It's like,
my friend's like, why don't you do reactions? And I'm like, because I don't want to do the hand gesture.
I'm not gonna be all like,
stop my pride.
The overreactor, like he wasn't like when Chris started mansplaining how to do it and stuff. It was getting weird. But no, there's no oval thing. No, I would not do that. Not now, but.
The reactorologist, that felt kosher to you?
I don't know where that came. That came from one of our community, and
thank you.
That was a suggestion.
I'm sorry to roast you.
There you go. Damn it, I knew that too. I should have let you go, and then made you feel bad at the end. I came up with Regeneration X because
that one is objectively the worst one, so don't feel too bad.
Reactions the name was what, Generation X, and then
I get it.
But then on wrestling it was D-Generation X, and I always felt like if they brought D-Generation X back to the WWE, they should call it Regeneration X.
Chris, this explanation has officially taken 20 seconds longer than any explanation.
I want the last 20 seconds of my life back. But I felt like overreactors is probably good.
That's probably it.
So that means that's gonna put some pressure on us. That means whenever we watch even a boring trailer, we have to go, oh my God. No, that's not what it means. I'm probably making fun of the people who do that because hate is a strong word, but I loathe those channels where it's like hip hop fans listen to Dolly Parton for the first time reactions, and then they're sitting there going, yeah, this goes hard. It's like, really, dude?
I don't know. That's fully how I react to Dolly Parton. Listen, you blast the little islands in the stream, I'm gone.
And you're reacting like we're watching like a 50 Cent video or something.
I have turned up.
It was like, woo, Dolly.
Well, there he goes again. Come on.
I mean, come on. I like, and I would.
You are speaking to a person who has been to Dollywood on 2 separate occasions.
You'd be like, what? Are you telling me that Whitney Houston did not sing that song first? What? And I will. They always. You know what? And it was talked about earlier on another YouTube channel how to do like thumbnails. How people do, and I do this too, like how we do the thumbnail and we have to pose for like our when you're giving your reaction to whatever the thing you're reacting to, you got to go and do those overreacting kind of poses and stuff. And maybe that's what I'm making fun of because it's like it gets kind of ridiculous, the obvious overreacting and stuff just for the clicks and whatnot. Because I'm sorry, like and I feel like the only people that really do it is like when I see like hip hop fans like reacting to non-hip hop things. I never see a metal fan, and there's a lot of channels that do this, metal art fans who like listen to hip hop for the first time. They'll listen to it and they'll go, that was good, I liked it. They give a normal person reaction. There's only hip hop artists that goes, oh man, like Kenny Rogers, man, what? That's my dog. Like, come on. Like, get the hell out of here with that crap.
I do want you to do all these videos now.
No.
So moving on.
You would watch me do that crap?
Oh, all day.
Maybe
our next poll, Monsterverse movies ranked 45%. Are enjoying that fresh release Godzilla vs. Kong. 24% voted for 2017's Kong Skull Island. 20% said Godzilla King of the Monsters from 2019. And 11% voted for 2014's Godzilla.
Have you watched all of the Monsterverse movies?
Nah, dude.
None of them?
I've been through the Kong Skull Island experience on the tram ride at Universal. I feel like I get the gist of the movie from having ridden it, honestly.
I'm actually going to do a separate, I'm doing this on We Got Your Vote, but I'm actually going to also do a separate ranking video on based on you guys' votes, as I did see it. So I'll go into further detail on it and do a ranking one. But and spoiler alert, I 100% agree with this list as it is so far. Hopefully it doesn't change so by the time. But the way where it's set right now, where it's ranked right now, is exactly where I'm at. So you guys have. That's obviously, I guess that's where we are. The Monsterverse fans, we love Kong versus Godzilla. Obviously, probably because it's more fresh in our minds. But then my second favorite is the Kong Skull Island one, and then the third is King of the Monsters. And the it was close with those other two Godzilla ones, but I think that's where I'm at. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow, but I think that's where I'm at right now. So I was right there. You guys, hey, me and the community, we're there. Don't listen to Amy. She doesn't know a good Monsterverse movie. All right, what's the next one that we have?
So we have a remake of the rom-com Patrick Dempsey Loverboy about a delivery boy who meets a sexy woman and become lovers. And then she recommends his services to all her unhappily married friends. Who should sponsor this movie in today's food service era? 47% said Uber Eats, 37% said DoorDash, and 16% said Grubhub.
Have you ever seen that movie Loverboy?
No, but I think
we
need to just figure out which of these sounds the most sensual.
Okay, so in the original version, he was a pizza delivery boy.
Sure.
And she was like, he had a tryst with an older woman who he tried to ask out a woman who thought he was an older man, and he was in his little pizza truck and he had a fake mustache on pizza delivery thing. And she was like, no, the guy that was whistling at me from the car had a mustache. And he was like, oh no, and she was like, no, you're a little boy. I don't date young boys. And then this other woman was like, well, I date young boys. And then I guess they had that little romance together. And when she leaves, she goes, well, will I ever see you again? And she goes, be on the lookout for extra anchovies. So it turns out, she like the synopsis said, all her friends, she goes, order this pizza from this guy, ask for extra anchovies, and this boy will service you.
I'm just saying, though, of these three, I feel like we're sleeping on Grubhub.
Grubhub was one of the options. It was.
No, I'm saying it didn't get enough votes.
I honestly, you're right.
It's gonna grub your hub, if you know what I'm saying.
I honestly thought that the community would do that. That was the one.
I feel like everybody just voted for what
sounded
service they use.
Exactly. They probably use that service the most. But DoorDash, I guess it kind of makes sense because he goes in, they do their thing.
Which of these do we think would be most open to being associated
with a movie like this? With
Grubhub, I'm voting
prostitute for food services. I think Grubhub to me makes the most sense, but DoorDash makes the most sense if you know the movie, because when these husbands find out,
then he DoorDashes.
It fits perfectly, man. Patrick Dempsey, like that was like his classic movies back in the early '90s, like Can't Buy Me Love, Loverboy, two funny movies that I've watched hundreds of times probably, and I always thought, well, the Can't Buy Me Love was remade. I think Nick Cannon did remakes of that. And there was another movie that he did called Loverboy, and I always felt like that movie should be remade as well. So now that we have these services, it makes sense, You get on the app, ask for extra anchovies or whatever it is, and Patrick Dempsey shows up. Or maybe somebody else new. I don't know. But what's her name? Princess Leia.
Carrie Fisher?
Carrie Fisher. Sorry. She was in that movie. She was. So Patrick Dempsey got to make out with Princess Leia. That bastard. Makes me love him and hate him at the same time. I'm so jealous. But guys, let us know what you guys think. So the voting poll is still there. So if you guys want to vote,
go give Grubhub the love.
I'm about to say, if you want to show Grubhub some love, because get your grub on, think about it. Come on, it makes sense.
Grub her hub, you know what I mean?
She said it, not me.
No grub, no love.
No grub. We be grubbing, right? No, okay, that's enough. What's the next? What's the last?
Our final poll is the combo of two separate polls, so I think our percentages are going to be wild. But we asked, what was the last movie you watched before the pandemic shut down the major theater chains? 44% saw Bloodshot, 35% Bad Boys for Life, 23% saw Sonic the Hedgehog, 20% saw Birds of Prey. This percentage is wild. In descending order, we then have The Invisible Man, The Gentleman, The Hunt, Onward, Underwater, and Doolittle.
Yeah, I combined I put in the top 5 between the two polls.
The math on those, though.
Yeah, the math on ironically, the math synced in perfectly to 100%. Don't check that. Just believe me. But
my dumbass was like, did it? It doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. 44 plus 35 plus 23 is
1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah, it equals Chris is a liar. But the last movie, do you remember what the last movie you went to see in the theater before the pandemic?
So it's such a bummer because all of these, not all of them, but a solid chunk of these, I remember thinking, oh yeah, I should check those out. I feel like I go through phases where I see a lot of movies, and I go through phases where like I just don't get to the theater, and I feel like I was in the middle. Like I remember talking many times about wanting to go see Birds of Prey in theater. I remember wanting to go see Onward, and then the world shut down. So none of these, and I cannot remember what it was, and I'm hoping it's not something stupid.
It was for me, it was The Hunt.
I'm like trying to think now, like what else was released in 2020?
I only listed the ones that came out in like December, January, February, like 2019 to 2020, right before and just after the pandemic, all the shutdowns and whatnot, and for me it was The Hunt, and I forgot what was the name of the lady that starred in that movie. Because the first time I ever saw her was on, was it Nurse Jackie? And I remember thinking, this actress, I hate this actress, but you were supposed to, because her character was kind of like weird or mean or something. She wasn't a likable person, and that means that she was doing a great job. Betty Gilpin. And then by the end of it,
Oh,
I
she's
loved
great.
her. And then by the end of that series, I loved her. So I felt like she can be a star, a big action star or whatever. So she does it all.
She's fantastic on a Glow.
Yes, and that was I loved her by the end of Nurse Jackie, and then on Glow, when she was on Glow, I can't get enough of her.
Yeah,
I love her on that as well. Did they renew that for another season?
No, it was a COVID cancellation, and I'm very bitter about it.
God damn it! Anyway, so that I just.
Oh, are you a Glow fan? I did not know this.
Not only am I a Glow fan, I am also a Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling fan. The original, what is the show is based on?
Yeah.
Big Bad Mama. Sense. I was oh man, I'm an '80s baby, but so I went to support that movie, and I went to see The Hunt. I loved it. It obviously wasn't the greatest movie, but you got Gilpin and Hilary Swank. All day for me. And that was like, what did you say last week? It was yummy my tummy. Anyway, but so then COVID hit, and I was like, damn it, nobody else is gonna see this damn movie. But it was lucky for them, because I remember they canceled the release of that movie because it was too insensitive to conservatives, and then they decided to release it, and it was just before. So I think they got the money whatever the money they were gonna make, they got that money in before the pandemic hit, and that was it. That was my COVID movie. Did you figure out what yours was? Was it Onward?
I think it might have been Jojo Rabbit.
The last one you saw in the theater?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I was like trying to catch up on Oscar movies as they released in like early 2020, like as I could like get a hold of them not in theaters, because it's like, oh, I saw Little Women, I saw like there were other ones up, but that was the last one I remember actually seeing in theaters was Jojo.
Waititi. I still need to finish the series of What We Do in the Shadows. I started
it's
season
very good.
1. I gotta finish it. I'm only in the middle of season 1, and I'm so excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. Taika Waititi, man. That dude's he's the man. You were right. He is pretty good. He's pretty good. Now he's on my list. But that was the last one, right?
That was it.
Awesome, guys. Appreciate you guys for also just in the community and contributing your voice and your thoughts and voting on those little crazy questions that I got. And so sometimes my polling questions might not be the greatest. So Amy, if you know, why don't you throw one in there? Like I'm, if you have time,
I'm loving your brother. First of all, don't downplay your polls like this.
I'm gonna put up a new one. Like, which checkered shirt should Amy wear tomorrow? Should it be the pink and black one, the blue and black one, the green and black one? I think this is your look. I
do improv, so I'm legally required to own at least 5 plaid shirts and like 2 pairs of Converse.
That should be your thing. We're looking for sponsors. That's our sponsors. Chuck Taylor's and the plaid shirts. We're bringing back the 90s, baby. Woo!
Oh, just go to any improv show. It's alive and well.
But guys, if you want to, like I said, contribute to the We Got Your Vote segment, just go ahead and check us out there on the community tab on the channel, and support the channel and that level. Appreciate you guys. And if you want to reach out to, you can always find me, Chris Fagan 1980 on Twitter and on Instagram. Miss Amy, if they want to reach out to you, where can they find you online?
So you can very conveniently see right down here, the amy.n.newman is going to be my Instagram. The underscores is Twitter. Come say hi.
And until next time, guys. Peace.
What you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel and please drop a like on this video. It really does help us. Also, don't forget you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a single review, react, why is that trending, or we got your mail.